Maximizing your warehouse space isn't just about cramming in more stuff. It's about working smarter, cutting costs, and boosting profits. In this video, we'll discuss some tried and true tips for making the most of every square foot and turning your warehouse into a super efficient powerhouse. Section 1. The real cost of wasted space. Let's be honest, wasted warehouse space can really cost you, even if you don't notice it first. Every unused corner, cluttered aisle, or awkward layout adds up. Not only does it hit your bottom line, but it can slow down your entire operation and make things more expensive to run. Section 2. Identifying underutilized areas. So, where is the wasted space hiding? Some common culprits are shelves that aren't set up right, messy inventory, or layouts that just don't flow well. Disorganization is a big one. When things are out of place or hard to find, you end up using way more space than you should. Having a solid system in place will save you loads of room and headaches.
The best way to keep an efficient house and the best way to kind of stay on top of it is you're going to have to make sure that your replenishments and your cycle counts are done a lot more frequently than usual. So if you have, say, 100 SKUs, 20 of them are your best sellers out the door. Basically, you almost have no time to receive them, put them away, and bring them to your pick locations. At the end of the day, what you want to make sure is the best prep is the day before a busy day.
Don't underestimate the power of a good warehouse layout. Too wide of aisles, poor lighting, and equipment can take away space in ways you may not realize. We've included a few links in the video description below about U-shaped warehouse layouts that can help you tackle these challenges. Also, be sure to check out the layout worksheets that will help you create the perfect warehouse setup. Section 3. Strategies for space optimization. First, think vertical. Stacking upward instead of outward can massively boost your storage capacity without eating up floor space. Adding mezzanine levels is another great trick. You're basically doubling your usable space by creating a second level. Need more flexibility? Go for adjustable shelving. As your inventory changes, your shelving can too.
ShipHero is very flexible when it comes to creating additional floor locations. If you have to create temporary locations, take items off and you have to, say, sequester an area just for floor or pallet locations, do that. Clean up your shelves first. The best thing is to make sure that the shelves are crystal clear on what they're housing and what they don't have. And then if you have bay racks, that's your overstock and that's perfect. Or your highest level that you can't reach to, that's also your overstock.
But using the dynamic slotting, you can actually create multiple sub-locations within that single pallet position. So if the overstock that you're trying to consolidate only has 5 to 7 units of product, rather than having that few pieces of inventory take up a full location, you can actually mix multiple SKUs onto that pallet position and create sub-locations to still recognize and identify where they live.
Also, consider space-saving tools like collapsible bins or mobile storage units. Our Pallet Side Chat podcast has talked about the peak season struggle and needing additional storage in a hurry. We're no strangers to containers in a parking lot. Section 4. Efficient storage of fulfillment materials. Let's talk about fulfillment supplies. It's super helpful to have a dedicated space close by for your materials. At ShipHero, we use ergonomic packing stations with built-in storage for boxes, tape, and other supplies. You can see our exact setup by watching our ergonomic packing station video linked in the description below. Using the correct size packaging for your products not only saves space, but also helps save money and prevent waste. Did you know that ShipHero has an automation that allows you to set the box size for different products? This takes the guesswork out of deciding what box to put those t-shirts in. Section 5. Managing high-velocity SKUs in limited space. The key to handling those fast-moving SKUs is smart placement. To speed up fulfillment, keep them in easy-to-reach spots along optimized picking routes.
The first thing really is going to be making sure you are trying to slot by velocity. What I mean by that is knowing and understanding what your highest moving products within the warehouse are. It's going to be in your best interest to try and place those products in adjacent bins throughout the warehouse, and also making sure that those are slotted closest to your packing lines. So as the pickers are going through the warehouse to pick batches of orders, they are hitting all of these fast moving products quicker and sooner to be able to complete that batch.
We've experienced a few situations where the most effective move was to bring cases of the product to the packer on pallets or carts and have them process the client's orders directly from the packing station. Good demand forecasting helps you plan out your storage needs ahead of time, making sure you have room when it matters the most.
One of the biggest tips that I had is making sure that you have flexible pack stations as well as flexible picking carts. As this new volume comes in, it's really not a perfect science. So you don't know how much packing materials you're going to need or how many packing stations. So preemptively plan ahead. If you're expecting a 50% increase in order volume, I would plan for at least a 65 to 70% capacity on our pack stations. So that may mean we have 2 or 3 additional pack stations on standby in the situation that we need them.
Finally, optimizing your picking paths, especially during peak seasons, can greatly improve efficiency. Our ShipHero WMS can help you find the best routes to save time and avoid congestion. Making the most of your warehouse space is more than just organization. It's about running a smoother, more cost-effective operation. With the right strategies, every square foot can be a driver for success, helping you cut waste, speed up workflows, and boost your profits. Don't let wasted space hold your business back. Start putting these space-saving strategies into action today. For more tips and expert advice, subscribe to our channel and visit our website. And don't forget, have fun and be bold.